Well, this is the tiny house in rural Portugal where George Wright spent the last 20-odd years. His life story reads like an incredible Hollywood thriller. It is alleged that in the 1960s he was involved in a series of armed robberies. He was convicted for one in 1962. He escaped from prison, though, in 1970. And in 1972, he and other members of the Black Liberation Army hijacked a plane in Detroit, Delta 841, to Miami. Wright boarded the plane dressed as a priest. He smuggled a gun on board hidden inside a Bible and held 88 passengers hostage. They demanded that the FBI turn up with $1 million in cash, but to ensure that the FBI weren't armed, they insisted the FBI wore only their swimming costumes, which the FBI humiliatingly had to do. Incredible footage of the FBI delivering these suitcases full of money. The hijackers, including George Wright, then took the plane up to Boston, where they picked up another flight member and then demanded to be flown to Algeria, where they disappeared. The money was handed back by the Algerian authorities to the US government, but George Wright and his fellow hijackers disappeared, and the trail went completely cold from then on until just recently, this week, when the FBI and the police and the authorities here in Portugal managed to arrest him. And this is where he's been, certainly for the last 20-odd years. Locals here say they are gobsmacked with the news.
I can't believe it. I'm very shocked. I can't believe it.
They were very nice people. Very nice people. I'm shocked. I really can't understand this.
The news to us was shocking. It was a huge surprise. When I heard this in the morning, I was completely shocked at the news I was hearing. Well, with the news I was hearing, that would surprise anyone. We weren't expecting it.
We're told that George Wright had met and married a Portuguese lady. They have 2 children, a daughter and a son. He's been living here in really total obscurity for many years. People describing him as a terribly nice guy, quiet, living a modest life. He's been a house painter and had a few small businesses, but kept himself to himself in this tiny village. Now, though, he's front page news. Dan Rivers, CNN, in Casas Novas, Portugal.